back, pilots. Today we are at Ypres, as you can clearly see. Down there is the beach. Down there you can see my van. And it's a bit too windy. So what I'm going to do instead of waiting around is going to go down to the local garage, pick up a brand new kit car and start building it. Let's get a coffee and go. Let's build this kit car. How about that? A Pagani for £20. They should keep me busy for a while. Oh, damn it. So that was a long, more than 24 hours in the van. Finally, the air is dry enough to attempt getting to a launch point with my gear. But I feel I'm only doing this video now to put everyone's mind at ease that you're not stuck at work when it's flyable, because it looks like it's not flyable. Hi, I'm at launch and it is still as anything. But look at the stunning views. It'd be nice if the wind did pick up and I could have a little scratch around for a bit, but I'm not going to wait here and waste my time. I've made the effort to come here, so I'm going to make the effort to fly. We're on the Zeno. Going to have to do a forward launch. So from up there, we should be off the ground by here. Out, turn immediately round to the right. We don't need to worry about any turbulence coming off the little rocks down there because there's no wind. So immediately turn right. We're going to try and stretch that glide out. Fingers crossed, we should make it down to Branscombe Cafe. Well, so I'll grab myself a bacon sarnie and a cup of tea. So I've set myself up for a forward launch. I generally, in no wind forward launch, put my wing in a horseshoe mode rather than just flat out. This allows me to get pressure on the centre lines first and get the centre of the wing launched, and then the wingtips afterwards. Fingers crossed, less likely to cravat on the way over. We're going to be looking for the ultimate efficiency in glide here. Does anyone know what the Polar Curve max glide, best glide is for the Ozone Zeno? I know a lot of people don't like to give out numbers because of varying conditions, but you can clearly see a number would be really good right now in its very unvarying conditions. Oh god, this is a fast launch! Now I've never actually flown in between here because you're not supposed to. Generally you get a lot of turbulence off these little rocks, so I've never been able to fly close enough to get a view of this cave. There, you could easily volb within that. Plenty of room. Size of that. So we're just going to extend the glide as much as possible. Might be more efficient to have my arms off. Standing close in case there is some sort of lift. Got no instruments today, minimising the weight that I've got to carry for the lack of flying that's going to happen. Right, now we're getting to a point where I'm starting to lose enough height. I've got to consider trees and bushes ahead of us, so I need to go over here. I might have been able to go between those. Seagulls don't like me much. Hope the angle of the camera is okay. We might make the cafe. It's a long walk back. Oh, could have done some music on the way. If I make the cafe, it's worth a bacon butty for celebrations. We're not going to make it. I gave everything I had. Well, it's certainly the more fun way down. Oh bloody hell, this is cold. This is fast becoming the worst ending to a flight ever. It looks like it's under refurbishment. So I'm not sure there's going to be a bacon sandwich at the end of that. Thankfully business as usual. Bacon butty and a walk up there. Killer climb when you got about 12 kilos plus on your back and a belly full of bacon. It's not over yet. Woohoo! Very light. Min sync. The birds weren't flapping. So it was time to give it a go.
12 seconds later.
Oh, beautiful. Did say I was going to do that. To the other end. This path is just there. Oh, there's another one. Came all this way. I'm going to make the effort to fly. Forecast hasn't got any better, as you'd expect on a day like this. If you keep checking the weather, it changes hour to hour. Then the weather that you're waiting for never turns up. But what a sunny, glorious day at Beerhead. So, 3 flights in. 3 flights in. 4th flight. It's gone southwesterly a bit, so I'm going to be going into wind. I'm going to see if I can make it over and get an ice cream.
What the hell is even that?
Right, well that was a rigging issue I didn't want to have to deal with. Suddenly had a flappy tip. For some reason the wingtip was trying to come in. Then I realised that the very outer A had been wrapped up around the rear visor toggle. Now I think that would have been a rigging issue caused by trying to do a forward launch, having the lines all over my arm. If you know any different, think any different, have experience with this, comment below and see how we can avoid those rigging issues again. Now, after the 4th flight, and I will have to walk up for a 3rd time, I'm going to get an ice cream and some drinks because I'm dehydrated. Well, that's it. 4th glide, can't call them flights. It's been a beautiful day to be fair. It was worth sticking around for. Fingers crossed tomorrow will be a little bit better.
The next day.
So I held out for one more day because Eep was promising. So I think it's playtime. Well, very claggy, very westerly. Hopefully it clears, changes a bit more southwesterly, and then we'll try Charmouth and back, and maybe then Cogden. Until then,
sofa. You stole yourself a that job. Over and dying. My love is burnt out. My love is burnt in the sun.
He does not like me being here. I'm gonna get some height, buddy, and I'm gonna move straight out of here. Promise. And nowhere near your nest. Fighter aircraft escorting me out of his airspace. Christ. Get out of it. There you go. He's happy.
Meanwhile,
very close to the airspace right next to us.
flashback.
God almighty just came round in his helicopter. Fucking hell, look at that wash in the water. So I've got to cut this in close. No one else to come over. Shame. Alright, let's head off. So we made it to Charmouth. And that's that bit done. Bumpy as hell as you come around the back of that. Expected. Push on out here. And off we go. Everyone's making it today. Woohoo! Well, with so much height, it would be a shame to not try the rest of it. That'll do, donkey. We are here. Stand back. Cool. Love those wings. Alright, 422 feet. I am going half bar.